gang? What is going on? What is going on? I am sorry I'm late. Your girl overslept, but you are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, Season 3, Episode 69. We are just chugging right along. We're almost at 100 episodes for Season 3. So hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can always support the channel by becoming a member or sending a super chat with your thoughts or hitting the Zelle. Today we are going to be making, let me move this over a little bit. Today we are going to be making chocolate chip waffles, and I just woke up about an hour ago, so I'm still waking up. I got my coffee right here. This is the Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast where we cook, we hang out, we talk, and all that stuff. So, okay, I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling like I'm waking up now. Woo! Okay, so I wanted to get here at 8:30, but I woke up and it was like 8:50. I was like, no. You know when you fall asleep and you forget to set your alarm? Well, that's what happened to me, and your girl was up late. Okay, let me walk you guys through all of the ingredients that we have here, also known as mise en place if you're fancy. Okay, so we're making chocolate chip waffles today. So, of course, your girl got chocolate chips. And I do, I think it's the semi-sweet chocolate. Or the milk chocolate. No, it's the milk chocolate. So I got the chocolate chips here. Hey, Hawk, how are you doing? How are you doing? And I did make this live stream members only, so only members can talk in the chat, but everyone can watch. If you want to become a member, click that join button and become a member. So many great perks. So, chocolate chips here. We got our oil. I'm going to be using olive oil, softened butter to put a little bit on the top of the pancakes. The top of the waffles. I told you I just woke up, so bear with me. And Hawk said, hair is looking cute. I'm good at the plantation now till 6. Now, when you say plantation, you're talking about work, right? So, we got chocolate chips, oil, butter, and then we have 1 egg, cold water. We have cold water here. And, we got a little bit of turkey sausage to make with our waffles. So, and then this is the waffle mix I'm going to be using. You guys have seen me use Bisquick a lot. And then sometimes I'll get the Great Value pancake mix. But, I didn't like it last time. So I had Bisquick last time, and today we have, I'm probably not going to say this right, Krusteaz? Is that how you say it, Foodiegang? Y'all let me know. And then we have that bag is not open yet, and it is heavy. We have our vegetable oil here that we're going to spray the waffle maker with before we put our waffles in there. And then y'all know we have the waffle maker right here. So it's finna go down. Let me get sip my coffee. I got a lot to do and I'm tired. Okay, so we just wrapped up the Thanksgiving marathon. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? So we did 8 live streams in 3 days. And after that, your girl was tired. Okay, so Hawk said crusty. Okay, crusty. Crusty, light and fluffy buttermilk pancake mix. And what you can do to your pancake mix, if you want to turn it into waffles, they will normally have a recipe on the back of the container or the bag, and it'll tell you to add oil, water, and egg. And the measurements will vary depending on how much batter you use. The egg helps the waffles rise, I believe. It's my opinion. And then the oil helps with the color. So, and then one time I think I made pancakes or I made waffles and I did that oil and it just came out to be a weird color. But it still tasted the same. The oil is really to help with the color. Okay, and I got my coffee here. Let me see. I got the breakfast blend. I have a little bit of sugar in here and some French vanilla creamer. So, how's everybody else doing today? What are y'all eating today? I was trying to get here early because I know that I'm behind because I'm in Alaska, but it didn't work. So I'm here now. I'm here now. The first thing I want to do is we're gonna get our turkey sausage on the pan, in the pan, and then we're gonna work on our mix for our waffles, making our waffle batter. So I'm gonna move this waffle maker out of the way. I do not plug my waffle maker in until I am ready to use it. These things heat up so fast, and you don't want to like leave it on for a long time. But if you do, it'll be fine. Because when I worked in the kitchen, we would have like, they're like commercial grade waffle makers though. We would have waffle makers that we would leave on the counter, and then they could come make their own waffles. And then sometimes the cooks would make a bunch of waffles if we had chicken and waffles on the menu. But commercial grade waffle maker versus the one you use at home, very different. Plug this in when you're ready to use it. And then we got our mixing bowl here. But like I said, we are going to put on our sausage, our turkey sausage, and we're going to get that out of the way. And while that's on and that's cooking, we'll be mixing up our chocolate chip waffle batter. I'm so excited. And for this recipe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a couple of chocolate chips out so that we can put them on top of our pancake. And your girl got whipped cream. So we finna have a good day, Foodiegang. This is a Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. I do plan to go live again today, and I wanted to have that live stream set up, but I woke up late. So what I want to do with you guys is I want to review the food from the Thanksgiving marathon with you guys. Do a live review, let y'all know how everything tasted. Y'all, it came out delicious. My sister brought macaroni and cheese, baked beans, banana pudding, sweet potato pie. And I also did post a picture on my community wall of some of the food. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my pan. And I'm going to get this pan turned on. And then I'm going to, woo! See, I told y'all I'm tired. And then I'm going to open up my sausage and then cut it up. I like to cut my sausage in half like this. And then I like to slice it down the middle. But if you want to keep your sausage whole, that's fine. But I like my sausage to be crispy. So when I cut it up that way, I get more crispy edges. But it is all based upon your preference about what you want. Okay. Are y'all ready for today? Yes, I stayed up late. I was actually fixing my hair. I stayed up late and I did not set my alarm. So when I woke up 30 minutes past the time I was supposed to be here. And I was like, no! You know, it's like you be trying everything to be on time and it still don't work out. So let me grab some napkins. What I like to do is I like to have some napkins nearby so that I can just grab them when I'm doing these live. Okay, we're going to cut up our turkey sausage over here. And then we're going to get that in the pan. And then we're going to move over to the waffle batter. And we're going to make chocolate chip waffles. Okay, so I want to go live again today and review the Thanksgiving food from the marathon. And then on Sunday, we're going to have Chef Shirley here. And then we are going to make a soup using our Thanksgiving leftovers for dinner. So I got 4 live streams planned. Things may change. It may become 3. It may become 6. You never know. That's why I say when you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. So that when I do go live, you don't miss it and you know exactly what's going on. Okay, so you guys see, it was all one sausage. I cut it in half, and then I like to cut this part in half as well, just so I can get crispy edges. And we're gonna lay that in the pan, and then we're gonna get our sausages on, and then we are gonna hop over and make our chocolate chip waffle batter. Okay, I got my sausage in the pan. Let me clean this up. Okay, so we're gonna allow that to cook. I have this on like medium heat, not too high because we still gotta make our waffle batter, chocolate chip waffle batter, and we finna just get right into it. We finna hop right into it, Foodiegang. Here we go. Woo! Okay, let me get some of my coffee. Okay. We got our water, a cup and a half of water, 1 egg, 1 cup of chocolate chips. Like I said, I'm not going to put all the chocolate chips in the batter. I'm going to save some for the top so that we can make our waffle look beautiful. Oh, so heavy. And then we got this type of waffle mix that we're going to be using, and you can also use this mix for pancakes too. Okay, and it says 2 cups. 2 cups of mix. Let me move that back here. So we're making chocolate chip waffles. We got our turkey sausages on, and we're just hanging out. It is a Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. Like I said, we're going live again today. We're going to review that food from Thanksgiving. And then tomorrow we have an interview set up with Chef Shirley. And then we got our Sunday dinner. For Sunday dinner, we're going to make a soup utilizing our Thanksgiving leftovers. I like doing dishes like that because they're fun. I feel like it's fun to repurpose your leftovers and make a whole new dish. To me, it's fun at least. But y'all know I like to cook, so. Okay, we got 2 cups of our mix, our waffle mix in there, and now we're gonna get to business. And y'all hear that sausage heating up, getting nice and crispy. I like my sausage to be crispy. Some people will say it's burnt. I don't think it'd be burnt. I think it'd be crispy. There is a difference. So, we have our waffle mix. We're going to put in our cold water. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, double tap the screen, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do this every Saturday. We have a Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. And I'm always making different items for breakfast. I like to change it up. I don't like to eat the same thing all the time. So, the girls are always changing it up. Then we got one egg going in there. So, 2 cups of pancake waffle mix, a cup and a half of water, and then 1 egg. And I will post the recipe down below after this live stream. Do not worry. And then we got 2 tablespoons of oil. And then I'm going to give this a mix and make sure that this is mixed up well before I add chocolate chips to my batter. And I have my flat spatula here, and we're going to get down to business. We are making chocolate chip waffles. And we got our turkey sausage. It is the Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. Every Saturday, I do these live streams. And I make breakfast with you guys. And then we sit down, we talk, and we chat. This Saturday, I did do members only. Just because, y'all, if y'all were here during the Thanksgiving marathon, I'm tired of battling the trolls. So sometimes I do members only. And also to celebrate my members and show them appreciation. But yes, y'all, if y'all were here during the Thanksgiving marathon, we broke some numbers. The marathon went great. I definitely want to do a Christmas marathon. And this was my first marathon on 907 Goodies. So, next time it's going to be even better. I'm going to plan it out even better. It's going to be even better. It's like a whole TV show. So, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. And get ready for Christmas. Get ready. But I had so much fun doing the marathon. We went back-to-back live streams. Oh, and I was just cooking and prepping. We were just hanging out. So now we're going to add our chocolate chip waffles. Chocolate chip morsels to it. And this is milk chocolate. But feel free to use any type of chocolate that you want. I know that they have dark chocolate. So I always like to add a little bit at first because you can always add more, but you can't take it away. So we're going to just give that a mix. And we got our butter to go on the top of our waffles. And let me get this out of the way. Okay, so can y'all see it? We're making chocolate chip waffles. And you guys, I am so excited to make these waffles. And I have been thinking about these waffles all week long. I already knew that I'm wanting to make chocolate chip waffles on Saturday, last Sunday. So, I'm going to add a little bit more chocolate chips. Probably about 3/4 cup chocolate chips. And then, like I said, I'm going to save some chocolate chips for the top. And I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to flip my sausages just to make sure they don't, get too crispy, even though I like it that way. And I'm most likely going to put some more oil in the pan. I feel like turkey sausage or turkey in general is very lean. And so there's not a lot of fat in it. It's not like when you're making pork, because pork has a lot of fat in it. So I'm going to drizzle it with some oil and I'm going to show y'all the sausages. Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. We got our turkey sausage right here. It's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn down this pan. Because they are looking good already. Doesn't that look delicious? If you make that with some eggs and some toast, that is a great breakfast right there. And I love scrambled eggs. And if you are part of the foodie gang, you know your girl is always making eggs. I'm always making eggs. So let me clean up a little bit. And then we're going to get our waffle maker out here. We're going to get down to business. And what I like to do, sorry for the noise. What I like to do is I'll put my waffle batter in another container like this. But if you want to serve out of here, you know, that's fine too. So we got our chocolate chip waffles. We finna get our waffle maker out, and we finna put some batter in there, and we gonna see what it do, foodie gang. And at this point, I like to plug in my waffle maker. I'm telling you guys, that waffle maker heats up so fast. It is crazy. Okay, then we got our bowl right here. And another thing is, you guys see I have this sheet pan. When I use my waffle maker, I like to put a pan underneath it so that if any of the waffle does spill, it's easier to clean up. So, let me go get the waffle maker. And I'm going to put the sausage back here on low. Okay, and now I'll plug in my waffle maker. And I'm using, I don't know, I'm not going to say this, but I think it's called Oyster. I got my waffle maker right here. Y'all can see it. I also have a mini heart-shaped waffle maker that I like to bring out around Valentine's Day. But I have used it with you guys before, and I showed y'all. And we made mini heart-shaped waffles. Like I said, we are always making breakfast. And that is why I created a breakfast recipe playlist on my page. And I also have lunch recipes and dinner recipes. Because your girl is always up here cooking. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make a playlist so that it's easier for you guys to find recipes for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And I just started doing appetizers on 907 Good Eats. When I have enough recipes, I will make an appetizer playlist. I think we've done 3 or 4 appetizers. No, 3 appetizers on here so far. But in one of those live streams, we did like a trio of appetizers. Was a lot of fun. So, we're still working on building up enough recipes to make that appetizer playlist. But I can tell y'all this. Over 500 videos, whether that's shorts, videos, or live streams on this channel in a year and a couple of months. So I know we are going to get to the appetizer playlist very, very soon. Okay, so on this waffle maker, there is a power light, and then there is, that's red, and then there is a ready light that's green. So when this light, when the green clicks on, I know it'll be ready. And like I said, it happens very quickly. Okay, so we have our plate back here. We got our plate back here. We have a little bit of chocolate chips to put on the top. And I'm going to move these plates because I just saw my light flicker. And like I said, we have our vegetable oil that we're going to spray this whole thing down. I'm going to move these plates over here. I saw my light flicker, foodie gang. I was like, oh no. So our sausage is looking pretty good. I have it on low. It's already looking done. It is crispy the way that I like. I like my sausage to be crispy. And I like to have those crispy edges. I don't know what it is, but it just tastes so much better in my opinion. And El Cheapo, you done snuck up in here all. I was talking a lot. How are you doing, El Cheapo? We are making chocolate chip waffles and turkey sausage. Oh, and our waffle maker is already hot. Remember how I was telling you guys how the waffle maker heats up so fast? This is what I was talking about. And El Cheapo said, I'm eating leftovers. Okay, so El Cheapo, let me ask you this. How long do you think leftovers are good for after Thanksgiving? Everybody has a different answer, but what do you guys think? And El Cheapo, I want to do a live stream later today and review the food that we made during the Thanksgiving marathon. And El Cheapo said 2 days. That's kind of how I feel too. Like, I feel like today is going to be my last day eating my Thanksgiving leftovers in that same form. I like to repurpose it. We're gonna make a soup out of our leftovers tomorrow. But after this weekend, El Tipo, what do you do with your leftovers? What do you do? Okay, so I know a lot of people say that they like you know, give the food to the homeless and all that stuff. But it is yesterday it was -4. So we got to be real here. Am I making plates and walking around and giving them out? Probably not at -4. I'm going to call around to some places, see if they will take my leftovers, and I'll let y'all know. And as people said, last year I made soul food egg rolls. That sounds delicious. Sounds really good. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Egg rolls sound really good. I don't think I've ever made egg rolls from scratch. And as she would say, y'all got homeless folks there a lot, and it is so devastating. I feel like after COVID, the homeless population like blew up. And I don't know how they make it work in the wintertime, but in the summertime, y'all, it's gotten out of control. You will see, so allegedly, but a lot of the parks will be overrun with homeless people. I mean, it's crazy. It's like a regular city, y'all. And then people said where they stay at with that tip. I believe in the winter they stay at a couple of the local shelters, but during the summer, because like the summertime we'll see like 70. Let me turn this waffle maker down because I don't like how it's smoking like this. I don't. So I forgot. There's a temperature dial on here. I'm gonna turn it down. I don't like how it's smoking. If this first waffle is messed up, that's okay because we got more waffle batter. Okay, the summer will be like 60 to 80 degrees. They sleep outside in tents, and so you'll drive past the woods in a certain area of town, and you just see like it's like a whole tent city. And in the winter, I believe that they go to shelters. Y'all, there's homeless people everywhere, and it's so devastating. And I feel like after COVID, the homeless population like blew up. It's really sad when you see young people that are homeless, or you see families that are homeless. And, that's why every day I wake up, I be thankful because I have a warm place to stay for me and my daughter. And I'm thankful that I've always been able to provide a shelter for us to stay at because it only takes one bill that you don't pay, or it takes one paycheck, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got to be humble and be grateful and be just happy. Oh my God, El Tipo, I heard it is terrible out there in LA, and you right about that. I'm sure it's not as bad, but it's just be thankful, you guys. Be thankful, because it could be a lot worse. And as people say, I feel like a lot of homeless people send their a lot of I'm gonna restart. I feel like a lot of places send their homeless people here with a one-way ticket. And you know what? This year, in my opinion, has been the year of exposing a lot of things. And just a lot went on during this year as far as politics, the media, the immigrants, the homeless people. A lot of exposing went on. And it all started with Cat Williams. When Cat Williams sat on that couch and said, "This gonna be the year," bro, everything happened this year. And so my waffle's about to be done. I have another plate. Okay, so we're gonna make about 3 waffles and then we're gonna eat one. But it all started with Cat Williams. It's been a crazy year. You guys be thankful that you have a place to stay. Be thankful that you're not sleeping outside because it could always be worse. And we have this mindset of like, I don't know how I could ever get in that situation. Let me tell you, it takes a moment for your life to change. It only takes a moment. But keep the stove on by sending a super chat with your thoughts. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the channel, and become a member so that when we do these members only live streams, you don't get locked out of a live chat. Okay, so I did not put enough batter in this waffle maker, so this waffle is small. I'm gonna let y'all know that before. But like I said, we finna make more waffles, okay? But I did not put enough waffle batter in here. I am so used to having that mini waffle maker where it's like you couldn't put no batter in there. Let me get a spatula. But y'all, chocolate chip waffles. Woo! I love breakfast. And I'm sure y'all know, but your girl likes breakfast a lot. And one of these chocolate chips fell out. So I'm just knocked it over. This is why I said have a pan underneath. Because if any of your waffle mix does spill over, or if you know, like, you don't. I never just put this waffle maker right on the counter. I always have a pan underneath it. So, we're going to put more waffle batter in this one. Okay, that should be enough. And like I said, if any of it spills over, you have the pan underneath to help with that. Okay, y'all, here's one of them. Here's the first one. You know how when you cook, the first ones always kind of like mess up a little bit? That's why we're making more waffles. Y'all, this is going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Okay, let me clean up here a little bit. But El Cheapo, I definitely believe you. Because if they're sending, this is on my opinion, this is all allegedly, but if they're sending the immigrants with one-way tickets, they are definitely doing that to the homeless people, in my opinion. And I feel like I saw a documentary or I watched something that was talking about this. And it kind of just seems like everybody's moving people around, but nobody's really dealing with the issues. So it's just kind of like, but I hope that things get better for the new year because we cannot continue this way of life where everything is super expensive and you got to work 24/7 to even keep a shelter over your head. Like I hope things just get easier and some stress gets relieved off of us. So we are making chocolate chip waffles and we have turkey sausage on the pan on low heat. El Chipa said, I heard they send them when it's too cold for them to live on the streets. I feel like I heard something about that as well. And then Ashiba said, we have things in place for the unhoused people, but they don't want to move off the streets. It's a mental illness. And that is another really big subject that I feel like we always kind of gloss over is mental illness. And there are a lot of people that are walking around living productive lives and still suffer from mental illness. And so that's one of the things that we really don't talk about ever. And it's real. And honestly, with the way of life here, I don't even blame nobody. But y'all see how it's spilling over a little bit? That's why I said you want to have the pan underneath. I opened it because it said it was ready, but it's clearly not ready. And so it's just a crazy life. That's why you gotta be thankful, especially if you're raising kids. I even though like things are hard as far as this year, prices have gone up and all that stuff. I never want to seem super stressed out or be unhappy because I'm raising a kid. So it's like that's why y'all don't see me be arguing with people and all that stuff. Cause I want to be in a good mindset to raise my daughter. I don't want to be walking around here mad, arguing with people. Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But we got our chocolate chip waffle, and I wish Ava was here with me. Y'all, after that Thanksgiving marathon, I was so tired. I took the day off yesterday. I literally ate my food, and then I was sitting in the chair and fell asleep. And my sister was like, "TT." That's what they call me. They call me TT. That's my nickname that I grew up with. You know when the hood give you a nickname, that's just what it is. So they call me TT. My sister was like, TT, you need to go to sleep. I said, I sure do. And she said, okay, I'm gonna take Ava back to my house. So Ava's been over there with her auntie, and then other people say, yep, it's quiet where she. Oh wait, yeah, she's at my sister's house. Do you be lonely when she's gone? Laugh aloud, cause I'll be lost without my kids home. You know what, El Chipo? I don't feel lost at all. I enjoy my mommy me time, and I try to work on things so that when Ava does come back, we can have fun and enjoy herself. I don't feel lost when she's not home because I feel like kids need a village. And I am already a single mom, so I like when she spends time with her family because she needs that interaction with her family. And so I appreciate my free time though. But I and then it's like when I don't have free time, I'm running to the gymnastics, taking her to school. So I enjoy these breaks because I'd be so tired. But I like when she spends time with family, and I feel like when she's spending time with her auntie, I mean that relationship with your auntie and your cousins is so important as well. And me and Ava be needing a break from each other because during the week, y'all, we got busy weeks. So when we have free time, we enjoy it. No, and then as people say, I be bored. No, I don't be bored. I be watching YouTube. I be going live. Okay, we're gonna cook this for a little bit longer. I be going live. I be chilling. I be chilling. But and then as far as the house being quiet, Ava was always a quiet kid. She never was like messing with stuff. She kind of was always kind of laid back and chill. She'd be like, "Mommy, let's relax." Because, like I said, we got gymnastics, school, and all that stuff. So by the time Ava get home, she wore out and tired anyway. She be tired, so we just be chilling. Um, we will also do fun activities. You guys saw when we bake cookies. We're always cooking. We'll color together, and we're always doing like various activities. Speaking of which, Ava does have a YouTube channel, Ava's Playtime on YouTube, and you guys can check out some of our activities that we do together. And we're always just doing fun stuff. I try to keep her entertained, and I also feel like this: you gotta keep kids busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that your kids should just be sitting around doing nothing. But this is all my opinion. You got to keep kids busy. They got to be occupied. And then another thing is, kids' attention span is short. So no, I don't be bored, Cheapo. Does that make me a bad person? I'll be like, come get her. No, but she needs to spend time with family. She needs to be around other people than just her mom. so that she can learn how to interact with other people. And family is so important. Family is so important. And it's like, nobody's gonna, in my opinion, nobody's gonna care for your kid like you do and your family does. If you have good family. Now I ain't talking about the people that got bad family members. But nobody is gonna care for your kid like that. And another thing is that my sister's apartment, she has a more open floor space, so Ava is able to practice her routine. She's able to do her floor routine full out. She's able to do her bean routine. So my sister's always sending me videos of Ava practicing her gymnastics, and that is one of the reasons why she likes to go over there, so that she can practice her gymnastics. And my sister she be letting Ava jump on the couch, all type of stuff. So Ava just loves it over there. But this week Ava is off of gymnastics. Even on her off day, she's practicing. I'm telling you guys, these gymnasts, these little girls are so determined. If Ava is not at practice, she's at home practicing. If she's not at home practicing, she's at practice practicing. Her first competition, she got sixth place all around. Her second competition, she got second place all around. Until she gets that first place, she is not gonna stop. She is not. And she is just very competitive. And she was like, Mommy, I want first place. Mommy, I want first place. So she be practicing relentlessly. I don't even have to like make her practice or anything like that. She would just do it all on her own. And we got some whipped cream here. We got some whipped cream, y'all. Okay, we're putting on our last waffle that I might make another waffle. I might just cook all these. Should I just cook all this, Foodiegang? Okay, so we got one more waffle that I think I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna make all of these waffles. Sometimes when I don't make all my waffles, what I'll do is I'll put my waffle batter in the fridge. If you do put your waffle batter in the fridge, you want to cover it. And it has like 1 day. After that 1 day, I don't think it's good anymore. It's kind of up to you. But we have our whipped cream here, and we are almost ready to eat, Foodiegang. So y'all stay tuned, hit the like button, and shout out to the Foodiegang. The Foodiegang showed up and showed out for the Thanksgiving marathon. Thank you guys so much. And I did not know that y'all want to see me prep. And so we're going to do more of those prepping live streams. I do plan to do a Christmas marathon, and it'll be even better, more planned out. I'll have all the recipes before we even get there. So y'all stay tuned for that. Back to back live streams. Over 7,000 views. It was crazy. And you guys didn't even want me to leave when I said I gotta go. But I really enjoyed myself, and it was like a TV show. Like literally. But you know how like you know how Food Network will do a lot of like marathons during the holiday season, and they'll just play episodes back to back. It was kind of like that. It was kind of like that. We got our coffee here. I do have some juice in the fridge as well. Mm-mm. Okay, so yesterday I pretty much just ate leftovers. I didn't cook. And you know how after Thanksgiving you got so many dishes? It's like every dish is dirty, every pot is dirty. So I went to sleep. I woke up at midnight, and like for 3 hours I just worked on cleaning my kitchen. I got all the leftovers in the fridge. And the reason why I wanted to clean the kitchen is because I knew I was gonna come here on Saturday and make chocolate chip waffles with y'all, Foodiegang. So I was like, I gotta clean up this kitchen. Let me just check the waffle. Okay, we're gonna leave it on there a little bit longer, let it cook. Um, we got our sausage over here. Yeah, so Foodiegang is gonna be a good one. And then I got our table set up. I got our table set up. We finna sit down and chill and talk, Foodiegang. But okay, let me tell y'all the schedule for this weekend. We're gonna go live today again. I'm thinking around like 2 or 3 my time, and I'm gonna review the food from the Thanksgiving marathon with you guys. Tomorrow, we're gonna be interviewing Chef Shirley. She's an amazing chef, beautiful woman, and I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. It is literally gonna be 2 female chefs on here, and we're gonna have a great live stream. And then we're gonna come back for Sunday dinner. And what I'm gonna do is I have been really behind on my soups for this channel, so we're gonna do a soup um, from our Thanksgiving leftovers. So that's the plan for the weekend, y'all. And like I said, it may change, so subscribe to the YouTube channel so y'all can see my waffle. I'm gonna go a little bit longer because I like my waffles to be like crispy. I like them to be like, like that crispy crunch. That's what I'm going for. Okay, we're making chocolate chip waffles. I have whipped cream. Y'all, don't be thinking nasty, but I got some whipped cream. I'm going to put some chocolate chips on top. And I also have my turkey sausage. And let me get my syrup ready. And I got my syrup here. Be right back. Okay, I'm setting up the table for us, Foodiegang, and we finna take this waffle off, and we're gonna make one more waffle, and that's gonna be all of our batter. Isn't she lovely? And we're just gonna spray this again. Ooh. And this is our last waffle that we're gonna make. All right, and so we got our waffle right here. I think I might put 2 waffles on here so it can look pretty. So we'll take one of these waffles. And then, where did I put the, oh, here we go. Here is the butter. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on the top. Not a ton, just a little bit. And I got the chocolate chip waffles right here. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of the whipped cream on there. And when I have like sausage, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I don't like my sausage or my breakfast meat to touch the syrup or the waffle, so I'll put this on a separate plate. And then we're going to put a little bit more chocolate chips on top. And there we have it. Chocolate chip waffles. And then we're making one more waffle just because I want to cook them all. And then I'm going to put my sausages on this plate right here. And like I said, you guys see how it's spilling over a little bit? This is why I like to do a plate underneath. I mean, a pan or like a sheet pan if you have it underneath, just so that if your waffle does spill, it doesn't spill into the counter. If it does spill into the counter, it's possible to clean it up. But I feel like it's kind of hard to clean up, especially when the waffle gets hard. So, if you do spill waffle on the counter, you want to clean it up kind of soon so it doesn't harden up. And then we're going to let this cook. And then I have a little bit of juice in here. So let's get some juice poured up. And I have Langer's Langers, I cannot say that word. Mango orange passion fruit juice. And before I pour my juice, I like to shake it up. So there we go. Don't that look good? If you go to a restaurant, how much are you paying for this meal? Okay, we're gonna let that go. I'm gonna get it set up at the table, and we are gonna sit down and we are gonna talk and we are gonna chat, and I'm gonna try these out for you guys live. So here we go at the table. That kind of waffle go a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting y'all set up over there. I don't know why it looks kind of dark over there. It's very weird. Oh, let me All right, Foodie Gang, we finna go on the move. Oh my goodness! I was just about to move y'all over to the table. Blaze came through with the $9.99. He said chocolate chip waffles. Carry or spare one for our brother. Blaze, you know I got some food for you, Blaze. You already know I got some food for y'all. Food for you. Shout out to Blaze for being the sponsor of the show. I'm finna move y'all over to the table. Just gonna shake a little bit. I'm finna move y'all over to the table, and Blaze, this is the real waffle right here. And I know it's dark. I'm finna move y'all over. I got my phone holder right here. And then I'm gonna hit y'all with the light. Can y'all see that? But shout out to Blaze for the $9.99. Woo! It's a mess right here. Okay. I'm gonna plug this in over here. But shout out to Blaze with the 9.99 coming through, blessing us, always supporting the channel. Let me hit y'all with the light. Okay. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? And I'm still at my dining room table, but I'm in a different spot. That's it. This is still the same house though. Woo! Okay, I got everything. Let me sit down, get situated, and I want to make sure y'all can see everything all right. This is our Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. Thank you guys for joining me. On the menu today, we got chocolate chip waffles with whipped cream and a little bit of chocolate chips on top. And then we have our turkey sausage. And then we have a little bit of juice right here in the 907 Goodies cup. And shout out to Blaze for coming through and sponsoring the show. Blaze, how was your Thanksgiving? I know you were saying that you were busy. Blaze, I don't know what you be doing, but you always be busy. But Blaze be on top of it though. He be busy, but he still be getting things done. So shout out to you for that. Can y'all see me all right? Okay, so I am still at my dining room table, but I am sitting in a different spot. I like to I like to sit in different spots so it doesn't look like the same place, the same old thing. And let me just wipe this off because I know y'all saw it when it hit the whipped cream. Okay, can y'all see me okay? I feel like you guys are a little far. I'm gonna slide y'all a little bit closer. Okay, then I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop messing with it. But we are eating chocolate chip waffles, turkey sausage, and we got our juice here and our 907 Goodies mug. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we have our syrup here, but what I like to do before I add condiments to my food, I like to kind of try it out without anything so I can see how it tastes. And then Blaze said mine was hectic, laugh out loud, but I still enjoyed myself. I spent my the majority of my time on the road. How was yours? My Thanksgiving was really great. I know you guys did not believe me, but my family did come over, and I did take a picture. My family came over, and we haven't gotten together in a long time. So we just enjoyed ourselves. We had a great conversation. And let me tell y'all this story that my uncle told me. So, let me try the waffle first. Mm-mm-mm. That is delicious. Mm. Oh my goodness. Y'all almost forgot to take my picture. Hold on. Okay, but we had a great time when my family came over. We're one of those families who just be laughing. Everybody's a jokester. We had a good time. And, we haven't gotten together and done a family dinner in a long time. My dad passed a few years ago. He passed away, unfortunately. And it just, you know how the person that passes away is like the backbone of the family? That's what he was for our family. And a lot of the dinners that we would have would be over at his house. And so my family has had a really hard time, like kind of like turning the corner. And that's why I said like this year we're starting a new tradition, which was I hosted the dinner party, and we haven't gotten together and done a family dinner in a long time. And so it was just a nice feeling. And after someone passes away, sometimes the family will tend to like fight and argue. Well, that's exactly what happened. Um, it has just been a long pathway for us. So this year, it felt so great. Like just sitting down, talking with my family, us eating good food. It felt like old times because we used to always have barbecues. We would always have dinners, and we haven't had that in like probably like a year or two, just because of everything that's happened. So it felt good to just have family around. My daughter was happy. She was showing everybody her medals, and we just had a good time. But let me tell y'all what my uncle told me. So y'all know. Hold on, y'all. Mm mm mm. Delicioso. Just the right amount of chocolate chips. Not too much, not too little. The right amount. Okay, so I didn't tell y'all this, but I don't want to scare y'all from coming to Alaska, but we got to keep it real here. There is wildlife. There is wolves and bears. Now, I've never seen a wolf personally, but I'm just going to tell y'all what he told me. And Blake said, I'm sorry about your dad. I can relate to that. My grandfather was the glue for our family. But once he passed, everything fell apart. And that is exactly what happened to me, and to my family. Is that he passed, I believe it was 2022. Everything just fell apart. Everybody was fighting. So what we all did, we kind of all went to our own corners. And that's why earlier when El Chipo asked me, do I get lonely when Ava's not here? And I said no, because she needs to be around her family. During this time, it was hard for the kids because the kids are used to having all this family around. And I only have one kid, but I do have a nephew. They're used to having all this family around, and then all out of nowhere, it was just nothing. So I'm happy that my family is getting back to a place where it feels like a family again. Cause it was kind of crazy, y'all. Um, Still a lot of fighting. I was like, yeah, look, y'all leave me alone and leave me up out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I was kind of like that person in the family where I was cool with everybody. And like my uncle really went through it with my sisters, but I always kept my uncle close. I would always check on him. I always bring him food. I go over there and see him because I was like, you know what? Yes, that was our dad, but that was also their brother. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody's uncle, somebody's cousin. So I always had like enough concern for everyone else as well. In my opinion, now they probably not gonna say that, but but so we are finally getting back to a place where it feels like a family again. I'm very happy about that. But okay, the other day, my uncle was driving and he saw a wolf, and he sent me a video of it. And they caught the wolf, and the wolf was like in the city. They caught the wolf and they put it down, but it was like a full blown wolf, just like traveling the streets. I don't remember where he was at, but he sent me a video of it. So when he was here for Thanksgiving, we were talking about wolves because he actually saw a wolf in real life. And he was like following with his car, and he took a video and he sent it to me, and I couldn't believe it. Like, man, that was really a wolf. Okay, so fast forward to him being here for Thanksgiving, he's telling that story again. Then he was telling me that this woman went running in the woods by herself, right? I don't know why she was in the woods running by herself. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. But why? Why? First of all, I'm too scared to go in the woods and be, especially be running. Right. So she looked up, and there was a pack of wolves. Can you imagine that? So she didn't make it out. And apparently, my uncle was telling me the wolves are cutthroat. So I was like, how did they find her? And he was like, they found her shoe. I was like, what? So my sister was like, they ate the bones too? My uncle said everything. And this is all alleged, but that's what I'm telling y'all. The story from another Alaskan. Woman went in the woods running. She got met by a pack of wolves, and they ate her. They ate her up, which is very sad. Blessings. My condolences to her family. That's a very tragic way to go. And they knew that it was her because they found her shoe. And that's how ruthless they are. But my uncle said this. He said, you know, we out in Alaska, we're in their home. You know what I'm saying? We're in their territory. And he was like, I don't know why anybody will be going out to the woods, you know, by themselves, you know. But honestly, I don't think there's anything she could do if she's met by a pack of wolves. Like, I don't know what to do if you get met by a pack of wolves. I'm not sure. Um, y'all, it's just so good. Mm. And then I made some extra waffles. I'm gonna reheat them for Ava and see if she likes them. You know, Ava's a picky eater, so it be hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes I think it's something that she'll love, and she doesn't end up loving it. So you never know. Oh, this is so good. Mm. Look at that. Mm. Mm. This is why I love breakfast food. Um, when you eat a good breakfast, you just know that you're gonna have a good day. And this breakfast here is delicious. Chocolate chip waffles, turkey sausage. I got my juice over here, hanging out with the Foodie Gang. Shout out to Blake for coming through and sponsoring this show. And I'm just so happy that this YouTube channel is going so great. When you first start your YouTube channel, it's very scary. You don't know what you're gonna do. You don't know if anybody's gonna like it. You're kind of just doing what you think is best. So I'm glad that you guys enjoy my content. And shout out to everybody that came through for the Thanksgiving marathon. We did back to back live streams. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to review that food for you guys today. Probably around like 2 or 3 o'clock. We're going to be going live again. And I'm just going to be sitting down eating. I'm going to walk you guys through everything that I made, and I'm gonna try the Cajun butter roasted turkey for you guys and the herb roasted turkey. Y'all, my turkey was so good and so juicy. My sister said, "You're making the turkey from now on." Like, you know, I know that's right. I know that's right. Because my turkey was so delicious and I was cutting it up right. I was cutting it up. My sister was like, "Let me get a piece." And then she came back. And then she came back again. And she was like, "How did you do this?" So what I want to do, Foodiegang, because I owe you guys a lot of soups. And when I first started season 3, I wanted to do a lot of soups. So what I want to do for Sunday dinner, last Sunday dinner we made honey barbecue chicken wings, mac and cheese, corn and green beans. This Sunday, because we're coming off the back to Thanksgiving, what I want to do is I want to make a soup from the Thanksgiving leftovers. It's gonna be good. I got some turkey in there. That's some good turkey. We're gonna put it on the stove, probably in some chicken stock, and ooh, excuse me. We're gonna let that braid, let that meat fall off, and that'll be the meat and the liquid for our soup. So Sunday dinner, we're gonna make a soup. Mm, look at that with that whipped cream. It's so good. But are y'all ready for Christmas? I haven't even set up my decorations. I haven't even gotten them out. I've been so tired from Thanksgiving, but um, I do not have a tree. Um, like 2 years ago, I was like, I just gave it away. I was like, I'm sick of this. So last year we did like a Thanksgiving corner. So we took a corner of our house. It was actually that corner over there. Let me turn you out a little bit. Okay, so for that corner over there, you see that corner? What we did last year is that we decorated in Christmas wrapping paper all over the wall, and then we had a little like white table that we set up, and so we actually made a Christmas corner. We wrapped it in wrapping paper, and then we decorated it with lights. If you guys check out Ava's Playtime, you will see some of our pictures of and pictures and or not pictures, videos of our Christmas corner. It was like a gigantic art project on the wall, and we had so much fun. Right now, that corner is set up for Ava's channel. We're doing a show, and so I set up a little corner for her. I got some cloths from Walmart, and I put them on the wall, decorated for her. But for this year for Christmas, I'm gonna try to find a little tree, and then I have a table, and I kind of want to get a little tree, put it on top of the table, and then kind of decorate the corner. It's kind of similar to what we did last year, just because it worked out so great. And I don't know why, but my camera is weird now. Y'all see me okay? All right. So I want to do the Christmas corner again. I'm gonna try to find a little tree. You guys, when I grew up, we always had humongous trees, and we would decorate. But I'm now that I've gotten older, I do not want a bulky Christmas tree. They are too much work, too much hassle, and it just takes too much room in the house. So, have I done that before? Yes. So that's my plans for Christmas. I do have a lot of decorations though, like for the walls. I have a wreath. I have some lights. So I've been resting from Thanksgiving, but I am gonna get it set up for Christmas here. So y'all stay tuned for that. So we got our chocolate chip waffles here, and there we go. I was like, now I moved my camera, I moved it back. I'm like, what's this don't look right? But now it's right. And this is a Saturday Foodiegang breakfast. Shout out to Blade for coming through with the sponsorship, always supporting the content creators. Greatly appreciated. You guys join the channel, become a member. Um, yeah, I gotta get ready for Christmas. You know, I have a lot of Christmas content that I'm gonna be releasing. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow your girl. Join my Facebook group, Chef Big Bang Foodiegang fan page. I got a lot of Christmas content. Christmas was my mom's favorite holiday. She deeply loves Christmas. And my sister kind of inherited that. She loves Christmas. She'll start shopping in like November or October. I'm like, it is not even that serious. It ain't that serious. But yeah, so we love Christmas in my family and I'm super excited about it. I'm kind of already putting together the menu. I know one of the things I want to do is I want to make a green bean casserole this year for Christmas so that I can share that recipe with my foodie gang. And I'm just, I want to change the menu a little bit, not too much. Um, mmm, saucy here. This chocolate chip waffle is delicious. Mmm, mmm. And I will update the recipe very shortly. I think I still have to do one recipe from Thanksgiving, which is the garlic herb roasted turkey. I think I still need to update that recipe, but the rest of the recipes are there. So we're still in the holiday season. So for Christmas, you can try some of my recipes if you would like. And if you do, go ahead and join my group on Facebook and share your photo with us. And let me know what you cooking. Let me know what you cooking in your house. Oh, this is how I want my day to start with good breakfast. Okay, so we're going live again today. We're gonna review the Thanksgiving food from the marathon. I posted a picture of it on my community tab, but I want to do a live food review, and I'm gonna make that chat where everyone can chat. So moderators be on the lookout for the trolls, cause y'all, it's like it don't get to me, but it's irritating. Because it's like I'm talking and telling the story, and you're posting nonsense in my chat. It's irritating. So, but the next live stream, I'm gonna open it up for everyone to come into their piece. Moderators be on the lookout for the trolls, and we're gonna open that live chat up to everyone um, during the next live stream. I think that we're gonna do it around 2 o'clock my time. I will set that live stream up in advance so that you guys know when we are coming back today. And like I said, everyone, the chat will be open to everyone. So, and I'm gonna review the food that we made from the Thanksgiving marathon. And it's gonna be a live review. I'm gonna show y'all my food, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk, foodie gang. Um, oh my goodness, this is so good. The chocolate chips are just like perfect. I use milk chocolate. Um, but I've seen some recipes where they have dark chocolate in them. I'm not really a fan of dark chocolate like that. It's like I can eat a little bit of it, but I don't like it when it's like a lot. It's like, all right, it's so good food again. So after Thanksgiving, I took a long nap. Woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, I'm cleaning the whole kitchen up. I cannot stand when my kitchen is dirty. It just drives me crazy. I had to clean the whole kitchen up, put all the leftovers in the fridge. Mm-mm-mm. That turkey sausage is so good. Well, Foodiegang, I hope that you guys enjoyed our Saturday Foodiegang breakfast, because I know I did. Super, super delicious chocolate chip waffles and turkey sausage. This was a great live stream. Like I said, we're going to come back in a couple of hours and we're going to review the food from our Thanksgiving marathon. Tomorrow we are gonna do an interview. We're gonna have Chef Shirley here bright and early in the morning. 8 a.m. my time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and then I'm gonna make sure I am up for that interview and I am not gonna sleep past it. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna make sure I go to bed on time. And then we're gonna be coming back for Sunday dinner. And we're gonna make a soup. I keep talking about these soups. We're gonna make a soup from our Thanksgiving leftovers, and you know it's gonna be a great weekend. And we will see what is coming up for this next week. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to Blaze for coming through and making it rain on you, making it rain, putting that money on the table to keep the stove on with the 9.99. And thank you to everyone that shares this video um, on your social media or on your community tab. Thank you for all the support and all the love. 907 Good Eats is going to be here for a long time. And we are just going to continue to cook and we are going to be happy and we're going to get down to business and put this food on the table and do the important work, which is feeding people and making people happy, and sharing the recipes with people, and really inspiring other people to cook. It's an important work that needs to be done. Shout out to all the members that came through. And I want to do a special shout out to the gang. Shout out to Casey for being a part of the gang. Thank you guys so much. You don't even realize how important the members are, but let me tell you guys, without the members really holding up this channel and having being the true supporters, shout out to my members. And that's why I do these live streams for my members, so that they can chat and that they can get priority. But thank you so much to all the members. And if you're not a member, I would encourage you to join and become a member, so that you never get locked out of a live stream. You receive exclusive content, loyalty badges, and so many other perks. So many other perks. And I want to say this, all of my loyalty badges and my emojis are custom made by me. I do make my own graphics, which is kind of, in my opinion, a lot of people don't make their own graphics. And making graphics is not easy. So even this cup right here and all of my merch, my graphics are designed by me. So I want you to know that if I made it and if I'm wearing it, I not only I designed the graphics. Not everyone can do that. So all my loyalty badges and emojis are custom made by moi, and I really take my time and I really care about the graphics that I create. And I do all of my own editing. It's like a whole like TV show over here, for real, for real. But shout out to the members. Have a great Saturday, you guys. And I know that some of you guys are probably full from Thanksgiving. And you might be tired of Thanksgiving food, but come back later on. We are going to review all of our food from our Thanksgiving marathon. And that's another thing I want to touch on. We broke some records over here at 907 Goodies. And thank you to everybody that showed up and showed out during the marathon. Thank you to the moderators who was on Troll Watch during the marathon. Shout out to everybody that supported and was a sponsor of the show for that day. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. We had a great marathon, back to back live streams. I took Friday off. We are back to it today. So, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the interview with Chef Shirley. It's going to be great, and I'm excited for you guys to meet another chef. And we're going to have a good time. And then we're going to come back and we're going to make soup on live. That's another thing, y'all. Everybody don't cook on live because it's nerve wracking. And it's like sometimes y'all see the mistakes before I see it. So cooking on live is nerve wracking. But if I do make a mistake, I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. And sometimes the mistakes are the best teacher. So I'm totally transparent. I keep it real with y'all. When I'm cooking on live and something go wrong, I'll let y'all know. But thank you to everybody that came through. Shout out to Blaze. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. And before we get up out of here, Foodie gang gang gang. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one, guys.